and start this game. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense will have the first possession of the game. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Just feeds the running back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Vols want to pick up the tempo. Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. On the move, it's Brown. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense will get the ball for the first time. This is just a great matchup to watch on the outside, and who can win downfield in the passing game.
Man, this reminds me of 1997, Charles Woodson versus David Boston. Two physical...
Oh, he's going to go up top. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it first and 10, threatening inside the 30. Finds his tight end. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Give to the running back. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. This crowd knows when to bring it. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They go to the ground. Great move there. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Watching this Tennessee running back, man, he just runs with so much purpose, and it reminds me of guys that I used to play against, Jamal Lewis and Travis Henry, 2 great Vol running backs that used to really test the physicality of our game.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's going to take off, and he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own, and the Vols will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for a block, it's Brown. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field, just to execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Makes the grab on the left. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Vandergriff. Firing to the right, complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. A strike downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Wilcox.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
They'll run it from the gun. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Fires into the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Matthews. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Got his man quickly. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Volunteers moving quickly to the line. To the air. It's Iamaleava. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Volunteers will bring the punt team onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They finished the first 2 drives with field goals. They'd love to get a little something more this time, Jesse.
I want to just keep seeing balance from them and a little better execution as they get closer to the goal line. They've got the playmakers at receiver, at running back, and they love their offensive line, David. Just got to put it all together.
And I think once you start to move the football down the field, that area of the field when you get in field goal range, you got to be a little bit more physical. So listen, still a good start. Still got the lead and an opportunity to build on it here.
Now on first down from the 30. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. See what you hit what you see, bring your feet. Yeah, none of that happened.
Yeah, those are all great things to keep in mind, but you're also trying to tackle another grown man against his will and get him on the ground. And by the way, he wasn't having it.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Michigan is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed big house, but the maize and blue have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7 over Oregon. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
Well, no doubt about it. There were big expectations surrounding this program inside SEC play this year, and things haven't necessarily gone their way. They've had to fight a ton of adversity, but David, they believe they have the leadership in the locker room to turn it around, but it's got to start today.
Yeah, one at a time. Like, we got to start today. We got to find something. We got to find what we're really good at, what we can hang our hat on, so we can start to build some momentum throughout the season. Obviously, not the start we wanted, but we got to point to the next opportunity.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good...
He lofted high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Offense with jumbo personnel. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be fourth down. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Iamaleava. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Comes out throwing on first down. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for a man on second down. And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the first down. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
What a nice play by the DB there. When that rain starts coming down, the ball gets a little bit heavier. The quarterback throws the ball a little bit lighter. DBs can take advantage sometimes of some underthrown balls, go out and make some big plays.
They'll throw it on first down. Snagged on the outside, it's Wilcox. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, just keeps firing. Gets it out fast. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Got it in the middle. It's Key. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. They want to just keep throwing it. Zings it complete to the right. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
The Wildcats will have it first and 10. He wants to throw. Pressure coming. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. Finds his man. It's Key. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. After the missed field goal, fellas, still a 13-point ball game.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Looking deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Got his man downfield. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Grab near the sticks. It's White. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Nobody open, he just throws it away and it'll bring up 2nd down. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And as time runs out here in the first half, the offense will take a knee and go to the break, content with the lead they've built. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Vols will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Keeping it on the ground to open the 2nd half. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll try the run. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. The give to the back. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the 1st down? Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Running it back, it's Sampson. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make it.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. Out of the gun to give to the back. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. And the Vols racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle, make an incredible catch, and just give some life to this offense.
Hey, whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We've got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to throw. It's Vandergriff. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw never gave his receiver a chance. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you, and attack them.
Back to the ground with the running back. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. He's looking downfield to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. He's got great speed. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got an open man. Speeding down the left side. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And now this offense will take the field again. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Working the middle, it's complete. When a defense is in zone coverage, Jesse, they want to react. How do you react to a howitzer coming out like that one?
Not much you can do because this guy's got a cannon. You saw all the eyeballs on defense on that play. They were waiting and anticipating that throw, but when you've got an arm like that, it's going to be tough to stop that curl route.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Volunteers will call on their punt team. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Off play action on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's complete. A huge pickup. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Kentucky! And the stomping has commenced.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Kentucky, 27, Tennessee, 3.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Ball in the air, intercepted. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There's a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
With the catch, it's key. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. It'll be a draw. He breaks a tackle, and they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the third quarter. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Leaves it with the running back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll go right back to the run. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Fast motion from the offense. They'll use the jet sweep to try to convert here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Made that play and was hoping to make another one on the return, but they'll take it in business at the 41. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They give it to him again. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires to the tight end. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Handoff to the single running back. Just does not like to be tackled, discarding guys and getting to the 21. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll put the tight end in motion. Looking for space, it's Traynor. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. and that will extend their lead even further. When you deal with a rivalry game, you have to live with the outcome for a full year, and this one is going to rest in their minds for the entire season going into next year.
And it's not going to sit well with the losing team. When you lose these, you're going to get hounded, and you're going to get hate. You're going to get social media is going to destroy you about losing to your rival. But you got to put it past you. It is just one game. It's not that big of a deal. Well, I guess yeah, it kind of is.
Yeah, it kind of is a big deal. You're right, David. I mean, a lot of these kids, they played with each other, against each other in high school. They've known each other for a long time. There's going to be a lot of trash talking going on, not just between players, but the fans, their